Hey Sagittarius, this will be your video for the first part of July. So we're going to do things in two parts. I'll start with, I'll do love first, and then the second part we'll take a look at work and career, finances, that sort of thing. So this will be for the first part of July for Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's going on in love for Sagittarius. Highest, clearest information for Sagittarius watching this video. Highest, clearest information for Sagittarius watching love. Okay, here we go. All right, not a super good reading. We're going to end up on the Three of Swords here, so let's see what's going on. I'll take a look at who's coming towards you, so we can get more on that. Just right now in your obstacle sector, you have the Lover's card and you have the Two of Swords, so that kind of tells me, there's some sort of, decision that needs to be made here about love, and it's just... it's like you don't want to really see it. You don't want to make that decision or accept that decision or what, one or the other. There's a juggling here also. In the beginning, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Coin. This is probably somebody. Well, no, not necessarily. Let's see. There could be children involved in this scenario too. Somebody could have a couple kids, possibly. You could be juggling two people too, that's possible, and you might know that you need to break somebody's heart in order to do that. But, to me, it just kind of seems like, it's like a practical kind of relationship, with the coins. And, it could be heavy earth sign that you're dealing with. And, maybe that's why, this is going on, because it's not, I don't see many cups here, which are like emotions and love and things like that. So perhaps this heartbreak is coming from because this the love that you require isn't there, and it seems more like practical and things that like without the romanticism, if that makes sense. It's just let me see who's coming towards you, and we'll go from there, because it just looks like this might be kind of a difficult situation here. So let's see who's coming towards Sagittarius with love, please. What is going on here? Okay. All right. So yeah, I see some secrets here, some deception on their side, not in your side as much, or at all necessarily. Again, with the practicality, on their side, we have the Three of Coin, again with the two children too. So this very well be something that involves two children. Sorry, 1 second. This could also be a gender different type of reading. This could be maybe two males, two women, something like that too. Because the children, their roles are switched in this, female with the blonde. It's kind of confusing how to explain it, but that came to me too. That this may be like a reading for like a female couple, or a male couple, something like that too. But anyway, all that aside, and that's not necessarily the case. But either way, on this other side, it just, again, with the practicality, like I said, I'm not seeing cups. The only cups I see is in the obstacles section of your, whoever you're dealing with, your partner here, and it's the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is kind of many times considered like a third party card. It's not always, Three of Cups can have lots of meanings, but in this love reading and in the obstacles section, And I believe one of the other signs had this as well. So if you're cross-watching, you might see that come up. It might have been Cancer, Libra, or Virgo. I can't remember. Anyway, so this person, unfortunately, looks like they are moving on. And I think that's why we have the Three of Swords up in your thing. But what I'm going to say here, Sagittarius, and I know it's probably not going to feel this way to you right now, but I'm saying no big loss, in the long run. And I know it probably doesn't feel like that right now, and I do empathize with that. But, this person, there's just some stuff. All right. So you just wanted something that was fair. You wanted balance. You wanted something that was fair, and, it's like you've been trying to, like, maybe financially juggle things and stuff to make things fair and all of this kind of stuff. But it's just, it's not working out, and this other person is just thinking about kind of moving on. And their obstacles, they have the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So, they might have somebody new, that they are, or if they don't, because it might not be like cheating or something like that. It could just be that they just want to concentrate on work or school or whatever it may be. And like, that's it, and so they're not really, able to go out and have fun and indulge in, social activities or just, fun things for you guys. They're just so concentrated on this other stuff that they don't have time for you, basically, is their obstacle, section. And right now, their energy is they feel like kind of trapped, like they don't know what to do, and they're sort of like lashing out, possibly to you, and it's probably not because they mean to. I don't think it's a horrible person, I just don't see this as a good match for you, is all, and that's why I was saying that I don't think it's a loss in the long run, even though it may feel like it now. I think this is probably somebody that would not continue to grow and become this, the love that you would want. Okay. And it doesn't mean they're a bad person by any means. This person, they probably just have different things on their plate that are not matching up with yours, because, this trapped feeling that they have, like, they kind of just don't know what to do. They have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck also with the Eight of Wands and then the Five of Cups. So, I think this person honestly, they may secretly be looking how to travel to get out of this situation, or just sort of communicating, with, in secret, and not necessarily with, this doesn't have to be a cheating card. Like I said, the Three of Cups. Not, don't just go that route. It doesn't have to be that. It can be, just like I said, it's like they can't go out and do things with you. They can't express themselves the way they want to with you. They don't have time. They're too focused on material type, and not because they're materialistic, but because they need to be, perhaps, they need this new beginning. They need to finish school. They need to, learn something in their career sector or whatever, that those types of things. But there's some sort of secrets going on here. There's some sort of communication going on, behind the scenes. And there is some sadness with the Five of Cups. It's pretty deep, this kind of energy. So unfortunately, this is not the most positive reading, Sagittarius. It's with the Three of Swords here, it just kind of tells me you're going to go through some heartbreak and things. Maybe you'll come through it. Maybe you guys will, patch this up. Perhaps, that will, time will tell, we'll check in and see what next, the next part of July looks like. But it does look like you're going to be going through some stuff. My guess is financial, and possibly having to deal with children also in the mix. Could be just about travel in general. Maybe this person needs to go somewhere and, for their children or for their father, maybe they're the child, something like that. And that it's just causing heartache and loss on your part. You guys aren't on the same page with it. I'm not sure. It's something. It's not necessarily the end all. I don't see the Death card. I don't see things like the Ten of Swords or anything like that. But it is some sort of loss and sad feelings, for a while, and that's natural in relationships, and then they, progress on to something else. So let's see. We'll go on to the career section now. So this is, let's see, if anybody feels like time stamping for career, it is like 10:20 would be good. All right. Career, work, finances for Sagittarius. Let's take a look at that, see how that's going. Shuffles. All right. Highest information, please, for Sagittarius is watching this video regarding their career, finances, things like that. King of Wands fell out, so it's about, definitely taking some action. Let's see. Yeah, action, action, action. Okay, let's see here. One more shuffle and we're good. All right. Highest, clearest information, please, regarding work, finances, career, for Sagittarius for July. Okay. All right. So again, with there may be something with like children or something like that that's going to cost money or something like that, and not in a scary way. I'm not, like, oh my God, nothing like that. But that this kind of comes up again in the financial reading as it did in the love reading. So and that happens sometimes. And again, not in like, a scary way or anything like that. Just in something. All right. So maybe they need to, there's extra money that needs to go out on, braces, or I don't know, do they do those these days? I don't even know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's 1970s talk, Molly. All right. Maybe they need a new Rubik's Cube. All right. All right. So in the career sector, we'll get down to this because we got the Tower card. All right. And we've got the Six of Cups. Okay. So could be a lot of things. This could be just sort of, let's see right off the bat, actually, because that's a hard one with the Tower card right there. Your outcome is like not super clear either with the Page of Wands. So let's see what's going on here. What is the Tower card? Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so this is something that will benefit you in the future, all right? And it's not like the future, like I'm not talking about like, a year, 2 years, I'm talking about like pretty near future, whatever this is, because the Tower card's always like pretty noticeable. It's not like, sometimes it's not like, oh my God, noticeable. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, that happened, but it'll be enough that you'll recognize what it is. And it may have something to do with someone that you've known from the past. It may have something to do with your family. And this is, again, only a financial reading, okay? So this is not like a love reading or anything like that, or, we're sticking with finances, career, work, those types of things. So, maybe, somehow you're involved with your family business or something like that. It could just be something that you loved doing when you were a child, or like a young person, and you've decided now, like, wow, I was pretty good at that. I'm going to try and make this my career. Whatever it may be, it's something, that this is always like kind of past energy, okay? So with the Tower card, something is shaking all of that up, and something is coming in for you because of this Tower card. Something will be coming in for you in the future that is going to bring you some really, really good stability, okay? But it's not here yet, all right? So, but that is it. The Tower is happening because it's getting you to this point. So it may not feel like that at the time, but trust that this is where it's leading you, okay? So your obstacles right now are Strength card and the Ace of Swords. So your obstacles underneath the Ten of Coin is the Empress and the Nine of Cups. So this Tower card is happening for a reason, all right? This is, you couldn't ask for better cards that this is going to be bringing you. It's not here yet, all right? But this is the Ten of Coin, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. This is a wish come true. This is expansion and growth and abundance. And this is like having it all. Family, money, the whole picture, all right? So Your obstacles right now are your confidence. Okay, you need, this is not being bold. This is not yielding the sort of truth in yourself and the confidence that you need. Okay, these are in your obstacle sector. So you need to overcome this stuff. You need to be strong. You need to yield the sword of victory. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you go to sleep at night, see the sword in your head, see you like wielding it, up to the sky, see yourself as a warrior, as strong, as powerful, try to visualize that in your, before you go to sleep. And, just those types of things to build yourself up to get to this point, because that's in your obstacle section. You are lacking those things right now, most likely. So, really try to build that up. Truth, like being true to who you are, not being fake. This isn't a time to be fake. It's a time to speak, true words and be strong and bold about them and have confidence that what you say is, from a place of, strong power. Okay. All right. So something's coming. Some sort of news is coming towards you. All right. And I have a feeling it has a lot to do with this Tower card and this whole deal, and that's going to eventually lead you, to these, beautiful cards. So keep an eye out for that. I don't want to poke too much into it because honestly, this is good stuff coming in. So I don't want to keep throwing cards down that, because right now I think this is a good place, like to kind of leave in our subconscious, for you guys. And, I can clarify the page ones and tell you, something, but this is news. It's news coming to you. That's all you need to know right now. All right. This is something that you're going to scope out or that somebody's going to scope out for you. It may come from a young person. It may come from an email. It may come from, whatever, but it's something that you need to pay attention to. You'll kind of, at this point, I think you'll recognize it when it happens because the Tower card will probably make sure of that. So just keep an eye out for things that you may hear or see, maybe you even see something on the news, that like triggers something like, oh yeah, I could do that. Or, to make money, this is all financially related. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So, I will leave it there. It looks like, something's going to come and kind of shake some stuff up, and it's just important right now to have that confidence and that strength. Remember what I said about going to sleep and picturing yourself in such ways. I think that will be helpful for you guys. And I'm going to leave it there for you Sagittarius, and we'll check in. It's interesting. I'll be interested to see what happens for the next reading, towards the end of July, because that Tower card is going to shake some stuff up for you guys. And I think if you have the confidence, to grab hold of, the situation, you are going to make out like a bandit. All right. Okay. So, all right, Sagittarius. Thanks, and I will see you for the next readings then. All right. Oh, if you like these, like, subscribe, and share, and all those good things. All right. Thanks. Bye.